Alright guys, I'm back. What you guys got for me? Builder. Okay. Played him a lot. Alright. Builder it is. Oh, we're dead on this side too? We might be dead, chat. I don't think there's any way I can stop that. Too bad. Too many dumb offerings all in a row without any military there. Yeah, I knew I want to talk about tech support issues. I did want to talk about tech support issues. You know, sometimes you hear the expression name dropping. I want to name drop my best bro, the man I'm closest with in my life. And that is Murphy himself. This morning was another round of one-on-one fucking pep talks with him today. Woke up 2 hours earlier than I wanted to wake up and get back to sleep. You guys know I'm working on the VR setup in the background, right? Like I want to be able to stream VR, and that essentially means I need to be able to connect. Something is wrong with my the switch right now, and I don't quite know what it is. I don't know if I'm gonna have to order another one or not. I don't know. I spent 2.5 hours doing that this morning, and at the end of that, have to revert back to my old setup with no progress made, which just feels like typical. I mean, it's like everything I do with tech support is like this, right? Everything I do with technical stuff is like this, right? It's like 2 steps forward and then 3 steps backwards, then 2 steps forward again. And that's how we make progress. Anyways, I'm super glad to have it fixed and working. Fucking knock on wood, chat. Every one of you reach out and knock on wood. Don't jinx me here. But I'm glad it's working. It's been working. It seems to be fairly fine. At some point in the nearest future, we're gonna bring back. You know, I was just starting to do this at the office, right? Or didn't really work because we were at the office, right? But I was just starting to do optional extended streams, like some nights where, like, you know, I'm having a good time, you guys are having a good time. We do some like sub goals for like extended streams and some of the weekends. Go back to doing some drinking streams from time to time because I'm at home. Like, pretty happy. Pretty happy to be home. And, you know, not go into an office that had multiple cases of COVID while I was there. Seems like a nice little perk too. Not to have to be exposed to potentially to the virus while that's happening. Like, I never would have been able to go visit my parents if I was still working from the office, because I mean, I quarantined for 2 weeks before going down there, right? Now I've been home here for 2 weeks quarantining again, so I feel pretty reasonable about that. Get a card. Let's see. They want me to try the customs gate bullshit again. This didn't work. Sure. Knocked on several pieces of wood. I appreciate that. The number of wood, I don't know. Like, I've never even thought about that. The superstitious habit picked up from my father for knocking on wood. But I guess I've never really like questioned that in terms of like what is the optimal number of pieces of wood to knock on.
Meanwhile,
so now I'm kind of curious. Let me spell out the situation. Existing, desired. All right, existing is okay. This one's pretty simple, right? This is the existing setup. Fiber comes in, fiber ends in the basement to what I call a fiber modem, but is probably called something else. What is a fucking fiber modem called? They call it something really stupid. But anyways, sure. Fiber endpoint modem. Just runs a cord up into my wall, up to the router in this room, essentially. Yeah, that's the setup we got going on. Router then routes to some PCs. I guess it's technically 2 PCs NAS or something like that, right? All right. What I want to do is this, because I have currently I've got a computer sitting here that's just Wi-Fi. No, not a wife. I didn't no, my wife is here in front of the TV. He is wirelessly connected to the TV too, but I don't know if we need that. That might be too complex. Anyways, there's a computer with Wi-Fi in the basement, which is currently not where we want to be. And then there's the VR headset down here, right? Do a stream about tech issues? I am doing a stream about tech issues. What do you mean I should do it? This is like, as a child, like you're cleaning your room and your mom's like, you should clean your room. And I'm like, what do you think I'm doing? Oh my God, amazing, amazing chat. Got a medic down on which side? Right side, so it's the left side needs one. It's over here. Danger, this side is fine. What's the event? Spend money before activating the event. Plaza for leader level. I like call to arms. I don't know if it's worth adding right now with 2 population. Energizes with Black Knight too. Expansions in my hand. Let's upgrade our bounty building and a farm. That was expensive. Hopefully the wave bounties pay for it. Okay, population is going to be a problem. Enemies approach from only one side. Seems awesome. For military units deployed is actually pretty good too. An advisor for 250 gold. Take that. Expansion, delete a card, get gold. I don't think we've gotten to the location. Chat, how does this work? Is it only going to come from left side now? Or is it later on that we'll do that? Can't target the card you eat, chat. It's random, so you don't want to play that on a full hand. Turning a number of units over here. Yeah, look, it's coming from the right now, so chat's wrong that it starts immediately. Now we're all the way over here and about to lose the game. Awesome. Oh, we're not. Okay. So what I want is this, right? This is what I want. This is what I set up this morning. I brought the router downstairs, and the problem is, although router does all sorts of weird things with this, if I remove the switch and directly put in a PC, I connect fine to the internet. But when I add this switch in the middle, I can't get online. And if I bring the switch downstairs, it's the same problem. So the talk about the cord being the difference, and this is, I guess, currently going up 2 stories, but 2 stories almost directly vertical really isn't that far. But the same problem exists if I bring the switch downstairs. The wife is missing. No, the wife is stationary. She always is downstairs on the TV. All right. Okay. All right, do I have DHCP on the Switch or not? I don't know what the Switch, I haven't, I don't know what the default of the Switch is, and I don't have, whereas I can log into my router, I've not ever been able to log into the Switch. There might be a way to do that. I've never attempted it. I'm pretty new to using this Switch. I've only used it once before where it was just plug and play. I just plugged it in, it worked fine. What's the model of the Switch? Let me go find out. I'll find out. 2 seconds. I did factory reset the Switch this morning. Did that already. Both these are Netgear products. Let me go grab the Switch model. 2 seconds. The security center out, but I need a building to actually charge with it. Always 400 for me. Okay, I wonder if it maxes at 400, if that's just what I get. All right, what are we upgrading? What do we place? I thought we placed something cool. The library. Is this our library here? Yeah. Want the call to arms to trigger because I want to discard it. Happy to hit any of these. Okay. Go to house, delete a card, get a card. Want to nuke. I mean, I think this is one of the few ways we could just like immediately lose. Is use arena to do max damage to all of our guys and kill off our team. Yeah, I can move the tower whenever I want. But I'm doing infrastructure first because our army is strong enough. Guess I'm building a house. Yeah, I can play them, I guess. Really unnecessary. Merchant has another wall. I also have a pop-up merchant. No. Okay. All right, where are the houses going? I like to play my shield racks. What else can we demolish for value? House, I guess, is immediate value. I can play my hand. Flood cards. Okay, waves coming in. Market got for us. Heater level boost. Okay. Not necessary though. It's not going to win or lose us games, right? I want these. I think we're passing. 20 citizens. It's tempting. That's a really big boost. I don't want redraw time +3 though. I'm not going to. 50% range to all rear rank units is okay. I don't need territory expansion. Hard upgrade. What would we even hit? Dark Knight, I guess. Move in. The event. We have 41 tax right now. Do we wish to slum to wreck all of our taxes? It would finish population. We don't have another population mechanic, although we are upgrading. Okay. What do we have? I have a Netgear Pro Safe plus switch GS105E. We'll put that up here. And hopefully this is just a super easy fix, and I just haven't got to that point yet because I only started with this problem this morning. Yes, 105E. All right. Anyways, it was just annoying to move everything around, set everything up, and then not get this working because I expected this to work. Because when I was at the office, the switch was working fine. You know what I should have checked and didn't? I should have checked if I had plugged the fiber endpoint directly into the switch, if the PC downstairs would have got internet, because that would have been essentially what I was doing at the office. But yeah, I was drawing my diagram of the setup because I was getting chat's help on the switch thing, and they asked about you, so I included you on the ground floor as wife at the TV watching Call of the Midwives. Yeah, it's right there. Fiber endpoint is associated with the MAC address. I think that's relevant though, because the fiber endpoint still plugs into the router. It has they asked for my router MAC address when they set this up. So presumably, I mean, I'm curious now if that has any impact, because they did ask for that, but it shouldn't matter, right? Because once we're here, the router is just it shouldn't really matter if this is a switch or a PC, right? Because the router is routing to it. Endpoint stops caring after the router. That's what I think. That's what I think too. So maybe you're right. If I had put the switch in the basement and then left the router up top, which I don't want to do anyways for other problems, maybe there would have been an issue then, because it would have been sending to the switch and it wouldn't like the MAC address on that. All right, we'll call tech support over for today. Thanks for humoring me, chat. I appreciate the input. I'm only on step 1, right, which is it didn't work today for the first time about T-20 minutes before stream. And the wave. Bachelor down. This is the fire, AoE fire, right? What else are we demolishing? Can move these buildings now. Hey, what's the chest do for us? Build a house, delete a card, get an expansion. I don't think any of these are helpful. Event. Hard. How many bows? What am I demolishing? All been upgraded already. What is this? Upgraded library. Upgraded house. I'd like to play this public bath. Do I have room anywhere left? Guess I'm cycling then. Oh, I actually do have healing already. I may not need the building. So how do we make room for this? We're demolishing slums until I get enough room. Probably just better to eat the fucking thing. Span left. Yeah, if I got a thing, it would work. That's a good point. And we're on wave 28. We're probably not having to worry about it, but could be right. I already draw +2 from the library. Arrive. There's our wall. Get another hunting tower as well. We got it, chat. I think we're gonna do this with the general. Guess it's possible not, but be expanding that. All right, final wave. Drop the bird on us. It's okay. Our longbows are safe. It's fun. I like this. I like this leader a lot. Okay. Easy level 18 pollution event. You know, like, oh, all your levels are good in the house. We replaced this cable. Oh, the last tech wasn't as great as I am. I'm the greatest tech. I fixed your cable even more. I'm like, this isn't the fucking problem. Like, Jesus Christ.